found out my sister has been lying about our family to her friends for years. I'm talking a full alternate reality. Different parents, different childhood, different me. She didn't just exaggerate. She built an entirely new family from scratch and handed it to her friends like it was the truth. I'm still sitting here trying to figure out how long I walked around completely unaware that somewhere across town, a group of people hated me for things I never did. It started 3 days ago. One of her friends, a girl I'd seen maybe twice in my life, slid into my DMs out of nowhere. The message just said, "Hey, I just want to say I'm really sorry for everything you're going through at home. You deserve better." And I remember staring at my phone thinking this is either the wrong person or something is seriously off. I typed back asking what she meant. She said she'd heard about the situation with my parents. I told her I genuinely didn't know what she was talking about. She thought I was being defensive. I had to convince her I was serious. That's when she started sending the screenshots. 2 years of them. Conversations between my sister and her whole friend group, going back further than I even realized. And the story my sister had been telling them. I don't even know where to start. According to my sister, our parents were cold and distant. Our dad had never once told her he was proud of her. Our mom would pick fights with her over nothing and then twist it around to make her look like the problem. She said the house had this heavy, tense energy that never went away. Like nobody actually wanted to be around each other. They just lived together out of obligation. She said I was the favorite, that I always had been, that whatever I wanted, I got, and whatever she needed, she had to fight for. She told them I would exclude her on purpose, that I'd walk into a room and conversations would shift and she'd be standing there feeling invisible in her own home. She made it sound like being in our house was this slow, grinding thing that wore her down every single day, and her friends believed her. Of course they believed her. She's charming and she's funny, and when she decides she wants you to feel something, you feel it. I know because she's my sister. I grew up watching her do it, but the details she gave them, that's what I keep coming back to. She told them our mom cried at her constantly, that she couldn't do anything right, couldn't say anything right, and our mom would just break down and make her feel guilty for existing. She told them our dad checked out years ago and was barely present even when he was physically in the room. She said I once went into her room while she was out, found the journal she'd been keeping, and read it out loud to my friends over FaceTime just to humiliate her. The journal thing, I have never even seen her journal. I didn't know she kept one. Her friend was getting quieter the more I pushed back. I started sending photos. Our family trip from last summer where my sister is laughing so hard she's bent in half. Her last birthday where my mom made her exact cake she asked for and decorated the whole kitchen. Videos of us just sitting around the living room being normal and loud and fine. My dad doing the voice he does when he tells the same 3 stories we've all heard 100 times. My sister in every single one of them. Present, happy, not a trace of the person she'd apparently been describing to these people for 2 years. The friend didn't say much after that, just kept typing and stopping, typing and stopping. I could see the dots. Finally, she said, "I just don't understand why she would do this." And I didn't have an answer. I still don't. Because the thing that keeps messing with me isn't the version of me she invented. I can shake that off. People who know me know me. The fake version of our dad, the fake version of our mom, the fake version of this family. I can separate myself from all of that. What I can't stop thinking about is the fact that she was somewhere, in her room or at school or sitting with her friends at lunch, and she was telling this story with enough detail and enough consistency and enough emotion that nobody questioned it for 2 years. She wasn't slipping in little complaints here and there. She was building something, deliberately, over and over again, and every time she added to it, she made a choice. Her friend sent me one more message before she went offline. She said, she always seemed so sad when she talked about home, like it physically hurt her to think about. I've been staring at that message for 3 days, not because it makes me angry, because somewhere underneath all of it, underneath the lies and the fake story and the version of me that reads journals and the version of my dad who never shows up, underneath all of it, my sister was sad enough to need it, and I have no idea what that means. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with that.